Okay, let's hope I can get this one done without too much confusion. So, you're going to need this from your kit, self-drilling screws, you're going to need some M5 flat washers, the 2 rails that match, because you get 3 rails, but as you can see this one's larger, so set that one aside for now. So you want these 2. Now you have the front and the back. They look almost identical. The easiest way is this is the front with the 4 holes, and this is the back piece where it doesn't have the 4 holes. So we'll set that back piece over here. So you take the front piece and just set it up there. We're going to take a screw, take a washer, on there. Now, there are holes that are across from each other, because these are the holes you want, these holes there. Now, just to keep from making a mistake, if you put it in the wrong hole and you go to line it up, you can see right there it doesn't line up when you hold it flush. See, the rail is underneath the screw, so you want to make sure that it lines up. So make sure you turn it upside down, so the square part, the square notch is down. I'm going to start with this side here. So you can see we put it in the hole by the notch, and there's only 2 holes up here anyway. But this way, when you set it down, it actually lines up. So once you get that in there, I guess it helps if I use the right socket. This stuff aside because it's getting in my way. Or just throw it away. Start to tighten it up. Now just press and hold down on the rail as you screw it in. For me, that's a bit awkward, so I'm going to go with that. There. It is really flush there with the top. So you want to do the same thing to the other side. So we're going to take another screw, another washer, put it through the same hole. And like I said, they line up, so the screw isn't sitting in the top channel like if it were upside down. So, and the reason you hold this piece is so it doesn't tilt around and get all cockeyed on you. And you can use a wrench, a socket, ratchet, whatever you want to use to tighten it up with. Get it snug, but not too much. Remember this, I'm not sure exactly what this is. It looks like it might just be some kind of pot metal or something. And then this is only MDF, so got to be a little careful with it. So there you have both pieces. So now if you remember the other video, we got our V-wheel slide tray things here, the Y-axis stuff. So what I did was the top with the eccentric, the wide end with the eccentric, I just snug these up just a little bit, just took a wrench, and as soon as I felt resistance I stopped because I didn't want to make them too tight. So to put these on, you make sure the wide edge is facing out, and then they should just slide right in there. Like me. Okay, looks like that spacer might actually be out of whack, so let's try this one. Okay, see that one slid on. And where's my wrench that I dropped? There we go. See, that eccentric spacer tightened it up that it wouldn't slide on. Okay, well maybe you didn't see because of the video, or the camera was up just a little too, or down a little too much. But what had happened was, when it was up here, this wheel wouldn't go because the little eccentric spacer, this piece right here, remember in the other video I was turning it and you see the hole slide from down to the up. Well, it was in the down position, so it was already tight. So now that we got them on, we need to adjust the eccentric spacers. We need to turn them to tighten them, but we don't want to make them so tight that you can't move the wheel at all. Now these, I'm assuming you'd be able to adjust these as you go as well. You know, so it's not like if you make a mistake now, you can't go back and undo it. I mean, to me, they seem to flow fairly smooth. So you can always just adjust a little more if you want, or loosen them up. There's almost no resistance for me to, you know, they'll stay up on their own, but almost no resistance to push them down. So I'm assuming that that's exactly what they were looking for. So I think that's about it for this one. So that was just putting that together. Let's see what else is the next step here. I believe it's putting that back piece on. Sorry, I'm trying to also follow the directions at the same time I'm doing this. Looks like it goes on pretty much exactly the same way. I think it might just go on just like that. I don't know what they were talking about cantilevering and whatnot, but it should be able to just slide right on like that. Alright, well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I got that one started. I'll do the second one, so that way it's not all flopping all over the place here and twisting up this other side as well. So that way I'll even them and put them on this, same time here. Have it. Although I seem to be a little cockeyed here, so I'm not quite sure how to straighten that out. feel flush, like nothing's twisted, like it's, you know. So anyway, could just be the table. Let me set this on the floor here. No, it's definitely a little bit off square. I mean, this table's level 2, but yeah, it's definitely off square here. But I'm hoping that when we put the rest together and put the frame on with the V brackets, I'll be able to adjust for that. Because these are actually on smooth, they're not twisted. That rolls back and forth just fine. So, alright, well, we will continue in the next video.